Hey guys, what's up? Eddie Aho here with KissAnalog.com. Today I've got a really cool book I want to review. This is GaN Power Devices and Applications, and it's edited by Alex Lido, PhD. He is the CEO and a co-founder of Efficient Power Conversion, which is this little thing right here in green. So, first edition, pretty darn cool. I've had this for not quite a year. I've meant to do a review on this for a long time, but I kind of got put in my bag and carried to work and I forgot. So I brought it home to show it to you guys. I got a signed copy. Feel pretty cool about that. October 21 is when I got this. So yeah, it's been, what, 7-8 months. So anyway, this book has got a lot of colors. It's really, beautiful book. It's really well done. And let me see how many pages. So it's about 277 pages. And that includes the appendix in the back. But you know what? I did a video where I said GaN, the future of power electronics. And the future's here, actually. So we're just kind of on the cusp of just going full tilt with GaN. There's lots of types of devices that are going to benefit from GaN, and I even have a manager at work interested in it finally. I've been talking about GaN for a while now, but people have been afraid about the cost, but the trade-offs and the things it can save you and heat sinking and performance, I think those trade-offs are being realized now. So, and on the back of this thing, is it just on the back? Let me see. Yeah, on the back of this cover, they've got some really notable people here that have left their comments or remarks on this book. One of them is Stephen Lieb. He is a professor at MIT. So, in case you're in other countries or you don't know MIT, that's the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and it's kind of our premier engineering school here in the States. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple other really great ones, but MIT's always been noted as a premier school. So he says this book is an instant classic, an engineering page turner that I was forced to bring home. Pride for my engineering team's hands to get a look. This is an unmatched 21st century introduction to the power of electronics. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, there's also Steven Sandler. Now, if you guys don't, okay, so he's a manager and director at Picotest. Well, he's a signal integrity or power integrity guru. He's pretty well known in the field, power. And now what he says is GaN is now mainstream. See, it's now mainstream. The future's here, like I say. And designing with it requires some new knowledge. This book provides that knowledge. It's a must-read for engineers in all disciplines. Wow, that's pretty powerful. So, now here's another guy you might know. There's a few others, but I'll read one more. This guy is Dr. Ray Ridley. Some of you guys might know him. He's the president of Ridley Engineering, owner of Power Supply Design. Now, he says GaN is going to be a big part of the future of power. If you are in power supply field, this book is a must-have. Hard-won knowledge is shared freely in a clear and highly detailed text. I think he's right. Just looking through this book, I've taken it to work, like I said, and I try to peruse it when I can, and I just kind of jump around, pick up this little bit, this little bit. I'm going to bring you over and show you this book, okay? Let's just do it, because I think you're going to be impressed with this book. It's on sale to Amazon and other places, but I'll put the Amazon link down below. Appreciate you using it. That doesn't cost you any more. It helps the channel for free. So here, let me bring the camera over. All right, guys, here's the book. Really nice book. It's just a cover over this one, but inside this cover, there's a list of GaN FETs, which gives a quick reference for some of the pertinent specs on them, and that's kind of handy. And then the back cover has the write-ups. I read you some of them. And then the back cover kind of shows you a scale. Now, what's interesting is down here, it shows 0 to 6 millimeters scale, okay? And then up here, 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters, so you kind of get an idea of the size of these things. So, 2 millimeters wide and about 6 millimeters. Now, what's really cool, now I did a video on some EPC stuff for some Class D amps and stuff like that. This is another converter card. This is 1/16 brick size. There's 4 GaN FETs down along here if you can see them. I did a video on this guy. You can take a look at it. That little card right there puts out 300 watts. Has this big supporting card to make the connections and everything for measurements easy. Banana jacks plug in there really nicely. On the back side you can see the control chip down there. Like I said, I did a video on this card. I think you ought to go take a look at that maybe, and I think you might like that. Yeah, that's a really cool card. Now those FETs, by the way, physically are probably in this size, just less than 4 millimeters long and about 2 millimeters high. So, but yeah, pretty interesting devices. And they just look really shiny and stuff from the top. But anyway, so yeah, let's take a look through the book, okay? Hey, look at that. I got a signed copy. I'm so happy about that. Here's the editor right here, Alex Lido. And this is important. He wanted to write this in memory of Bill Collins, a friend, a mentor, pioneer, inspiration, and a great friend. So, want to point him out. Contents. I'm just going to show you the contents so you can kind of follow along, okay? All right, so hopefully you can see that. They go through GaN technology and devices. Why is gallium nitride important? And the GaN basics. GaN reliability and lifetime projections. People are always concerned with that with new parts, right? And this is a very interesting chapter for a lot of people. If you want to learn how power supplies work or some buck regulators work as LLC converters, and see some nice examples. We're going to jump over and look at some of that stuff. GaN for LiDAR, GaN for motor drive, GaN for space. Hello? Anybody doing third-party expert advice to companies and military need to read this book. And then from discretes to ICs, and then appendix, glossary of terms, EPC evaluation kits, and list of contributors, and an index. All right, let's jump around. I'm just going to page through some of this just so you can kind of see. When you get a book, you just kind of page through it, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Here's all the layers of a GaN. So, yeah, just really informative stuff. Showing you the thermals and how it gets heat conducted away. Driving GaNs was a concern in the beginning, so that's where this talk comes from. And look at this, just nice pictures, just easy to, it makes it pleasing and easy to read. And look at this. Now, you see these things that look kind of interesting. Look, this kind of shows you the electrical connection, how it's all connected. And here's how it actually physically connects to the board and how it conducts into the board very well. Nice stuff, right? So, yeah, here's some of the kind of information I think is really interesting as well. Here's some of the thermo simulation models. And they talk about the VN pad. give you, I think they give you all the information that's really useful in using GaNs and using these devices. Like here's another thermal model. So just lots of different ways to show you how these things work. Now here's an evaluation board kind of showing you the waveforms and efficiency comparisons and so on. They even show some transformer planar type designs. And this structure right here is really cool. I evaluated one of these guys too in another video. And they show you how, like even at 100 kilohertz, how you can get improved performance. Some people think, oh, when you're using GaN, you're going to be switching super fast. But even at 100 kilohertz, you get, you can see the improvements you get with the switching losses or the lack of switching losses. So some comparisons here. Really interesting structures. Now this is some of the space stuff when they're talking about single event effects. This is really useful information to anybody working in space. I like the circuits that they show. And people that contributed, there's a whole list of them. I'll just kind of go through quickly just so you can see all the different faces. Maybe you'll recognize some of these people. It tells you what chapter they helped out in. And we're to the index. I just want to jump back for just a moment. That LLC design, I've been doing some of those lately. Really interesting, challenging designs. And you know, they give some great information here. Kind of another look at it. The FET selection, which obviously the GaNs are going to really take off and show their superiority in this kind of design. Resonant capacitor. So, and then here's the planning of the board layout. So, I've had one of these modules where I've tested it. It was a larger module than this, and it was sandwiched, and it was very dense and very powerful. But yeah, that's where, when I got into this picture, that's where this came from. I just wanted to point that out because I just think it's a new, these LLCs are just kind of taken over too in certain applications, and this is a great application for these. And this is a structure that was put together. It's just sandwiched together with heat sinks on both sides because this is very dense. Look, 1 kilowatt board in a very small package. Okay guys, so I think you can agree this book is really cool. If you're in power electronics and you work for a company, ask them to buy this for you. If you want to buy it for yourself, I think it's a great investment. This kind of stuff is the kind of book that you'll keep on your shelf for a long time coming. And it's just really cool that they show all these boards that have already been built, these parts, and how they have performed. And, you know, space applications. I was working on a product for space, and this third-party company was questioning whether or not they liked my use of GaN. Ay, ay, ay. It's like catch up to the times, guys. GaN's for space. It's different types of semiconductors like silicon and, you know, so BJTs, MOSFETs, GaN. Different technologies behave differently in space. GaN is a natural. So at least I feel like it's a great device for space. And yeah, that third-party company, hopefully they're watching this video and they're learning that GaN is the future, and it's here. The future is now, and we should be using GaN, especially when we go to space, right? I just think that picture on page 52 is really cool, of the GaN FET and the junction and how the heat comes out. That's one thing that I've been really impressed with, is how small they are. You know, back when they were making FETs really small, but yet they had the same power dissipation. I'm like, what's the point? I got to get rid of the heat. I still need the same physics, the same space to get rid of the heat. But with GaN, you don't, they're more efficient, so you don't build the heat. And the heat you do build, it's a much more efficient thermal interface, so you get rid of it quicker. So it's just, you know, the products that I've reviewed that have GaN in them, the ones I've tested, I'm just, every time I'm so impressed. I just can't believe that little device can put out so much power. So efficient power conversion has been good. They've sent me some boards. I've had a chance to play with GaN, and had some other boards from other vendors as well, but these guys are one of the top in the field. So there's only a few and they're one of them. So I think this book is definitely worth buying. There you go. Hope you like this. Hey, 2 thumbs up to EPC for Alex Lido for signing and sending this book to me, and 2 thumbs up to my patrons. Really appreciate you guys too. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. Hope this was valuable, and I hope that it helps promote GaN use. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be using GaN in my devices to come Class D amplifiers, switching power supplies. So it's just a natural component. It's what MOSFETs would be if they could be. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.